Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what can you expect in your life in the upcoming 10 days. There's a lot that we are going to be doing. There are a lot of cards that I'm going to be shuffling on camera, so stay tuned for the entire thing. When it comes to your choice, you can make those based on one of these hearts, which I know are like the latest favorite amongst you guys, or the feathers, as always, my personal favorite, and the images. Take your time, and then we start with pile 1. Hello, my beautiful pile ones, and I'm really amazed with your reading already because the word that you've chosen for your pile is embracing. So in the upcoming 10-day period, you're embracing yourself, you're embracing the way life is changing for you. There are a lot of new energies here. It's almost like the past story is over in many ways and you're moving towards a bright future. Let's start with Moonology. Okay, yes, look at that. The end of a tough cycle approaches you, coming to the end of a period which may have been difficult, a period in which you may have had to sort of give a lot more than you were receiving. But that tough cycle is coming to an end, but you're embracing the end of things. And you're ready to start again. You're ready to start afresh in so many ways than not. The energies around you, however, remain gentle. So some struggle is expected, but you're up for it because you're more positive than negative. Let's take a look at your tarot. Ace of Cups. Temperance. Okay, this is so beautiful. You have the Hierophant and you have the Strength. Just look at the amount of the major arcana that you've chosen. In the upcoming 10 days, I feel like you're opening yourself up once again because of previous experiences or the things that happened in the previous weeks. You're closed your heart. You're like, okay, I'm not capable of anything more, but now your heart is opening. You want to experience love once again. You want to live your life to the fullest once again. You're open to new people. You're open to new friendships. You're just open to experiences of life. And the approach that you're taking in like the upcoming 10 days is very balanced. Yeah. Not trying to do anything extreme. You're trying to, do justice to the energy that you have right now and justice to your emotions as well. But because of that sense of justice that you want to do with yourself, the give and receive is equal. Now, this can be towards a project or this can be towards a partner. But it's like a certain kind of balance is there. There is no conflict there. There is no misunderstanding there. There's just peace. And with peace, you move ahead in your life. Yeah, you're very likely to make choices based on both your thoughts and your emotions. However, you're not willing to take any risk. It's like, I want to play it safe. Yeah, I want to do things that were always done. I want to follow the rules. Yeah, it's almost like in some ways you just are happy to do things in the way that you're expected to do them. And in that you're gaining a lot of strength. It's like you're building up very, very strong in yourself. You're like, I can do this. You're becoming stronger, or maybe it is the previous cycle that is making you stronger. But you've learned your lessons. Yeah. And in a way you're also perfecting them so that you don't repeat it in the upcoming time. In the new cycle, I feel like there is somebody new coming into your life. Yeah, because the tough cycle approaches. So if you've especially struggled with your relationships or finding a potential partner or even a friend, I feel like you'll attract this person now. And there's going to be almost some kind of a partnership that will build up starting in the upcoming 10 days. So please keep a lookout on who's coming into your life. This definitely can be a person who's always there to support you, but you'll realize that you're like together for life, that kind of a partnership. In the upcoming 10 days, as I said, you're very, very true to your emotions. So you will take the time to just rest, relax, and just lie back. You're not in a hurry to do anything because it's like, in a way, you're exhausted with how much you've tried, and you're like, I'm gonna go easy on myself. And when you want to watch your clouds, you're definitely going to be watching them. You're also forgiving somebody. There are times in our life where we hold grudges, where we are like, oh, this person wronged me, this person said this, I said this, and I was right all along. But now you're like, hold on, I was right, my feelings were right, but I'm just gonna forgive because, I just don't want to hold on to that energy. So you're more concerned with your energy when it comes to the not forgiving aspect, and hence you choose to forgive. You may forget or you may not forget, but you're just forgiving because you want to move on. Flow. You're going with the flow here. There's a beautiful array of emotions that I'm seeing. Yeah? You're not going against the current anymore. You're like, okay, if this is what is expected, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do it in the best way possible. So you're moving with the flow. Once again, with the rest, lie back with the clouds. You're very, very true to your energy. And in a way, you're preparing for the future. You're asking yourself, what are my dreams? And I'm talking about the new dreams, okay? I'm talking about the new things that you want to attract in your life. And you're tending to those dreams. In a way, the life that you've led so far and the life that you will live now is going to be drastically different because you're living more authentically. So maybe you're going to be planting some new seeds for your future, making ideas for the future, having some new goals for the future. But you're in a way in the present and planning for the future. This is the best way to describe you in the upcoming 10 days. I'm going to shuffle on camera. Ambition, set your sights beyond the horizon. So in your case, I feel like you are sort of going with the flow, but when it comes to your goal setting, you need to be a little bit more ambitious. You're being very laid back, which is good, especially for the upcoming 10 days. Nothing wrong with that, but just make sure you don't settle. And when it comes to goal planning, aim for the moon. You may land up amongst the stars. That's something you may want to think about. Chance. Allow the seas to wash its chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide may bring in. So when it comes to, you need to take a chance on something in the upcoming 10 days. Once again, you've got to embrace something. Can be a person, can be a new project that comes your way. But if you feel like, should I do this, should I not? Then the answer is maybe you should, go in that direction. Direction is the very card. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. You'll know what to do. Yeah, you'll know what to do. But just make sure you're not too much in that follower kind of a zone. Yeah. Little bit ambition will help you, but in the end, listen to yourself. Don't even listen to me. Your inner guide is much more powerful. Journey, half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. So you are almost on some kind of a journey, a sacred journey at that. See, this can be a journey towards achieving your material goals. It doesn't make it any less sacred. We are all on a hero's quest. So you are on the journey as well. So enjoy the journey. Because I feel like more than the destination, it is your journey which will enrich your experiences as a person. And let's see. Wild. May you express all that you are. See, the thing with you is, the universe is here to tell you that you have so much more in you. Yeah, but in the upcoming 10-day period, because a certain cycle is coming to an end, you're like, okay, hold on, I'm going to go with the flow. So for you, you can take this as something that you want to reflect on. And when you feel like you're ready to be wild once again, go in that direction. Because I don't really feel like forcing you out of this beautiful energy. Because I feel like this gentle guarded energy, you kind of deserve it after the tough period you've gone through. Yeah, relax if you want to, of course. But don't let anybody make you do something or be somebody that you're not. I'll give you your tea leaf cards. Protection from a powerful friend. Once again, the loyal heart. That person seems to be very powerful. Sometimes the energy of love is more powerful in self. Okay, but you're protected. That's something you need to know. Something important such as a new job or a raise. So there is a chance when it comes to the ambition part, this may be associated with a new job or a raise. Something to do with your material life. A distant friend is thinking of you. So somebody who lives at a distance may be that person who's loyal to you and who's thinking of you. Tortoise slowly but surely getting ahead. That is your energy. Your energy this in the upcoming 10 days is that of the tortoise. You know you're gonna win the race, and hence you're like, I'm gonna walk one step at a time. Yeah? And that's exactly, I love when these things come together, but that's how it really describes you well. News is on the way, so you're going to be receiving some kind of a news in the upcoming 10 days. Romance, celebration and party. You are definitely going out to attend an event, attend a party. Romance may be on the cards. You are on the right track. I love this. So what you are doing right now is working for you regarding some aspect of your life. Okay, so if you feel like I'm right about this, chances are you are. Messages from Baba. Let's see what Baba thinks about your entire 10-day journey. Persistent. Be persistent and knock on Baba's door. So if you feel like you need support, or if you feel like you need some kind of help, be persistent. Don't give up. And manifestation. See, if you don't give up, eventually you'll find help. That help coming into your life. Yeah, and whoever Baba is sending into your life, it's a person that is supposed to be there. Mind power. Your mind has tremendous power. Surrender it to Baba and let him direct it. So some aspects of the way you're thinking needs additional help from the range of spirit. So surrender your mind to Baba. Meditation can actually help you get the answers for your future. So meditation is there, and just make sure you don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on ambition. In fact, you deserve a lot more. So make sure you don't sell yourself short. Yeah, but overall, this is where I'm going to be leaving you with my best wishes. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile toes, and if you've selected this heart, this feather, or the image, then the reading is for you. And the word of the upcoming 10 days is action. So it is likely going to be a busy week, but a week in which you are in the driver's seat. Whatever needs to be done, you're supposed to do it. So make sure your batteries are recharged, especially for the weekend, and act. When you have the opportunity, act. Don't shy away from situations. I'm going to give you your moonology. Communication is the key. So the most important aspect for you in the upcoming 10 days is communication. So you may be involved in a lot of written communication, lot of documentation, lot of arenas where you have to talk, where communication will be important. Yeah. So please make sure you pay attention to that, and especially pay attention to the way you say certain things. When it comes to your tarot, you have the Hanged Man, you have the card of Death, you have 6 of Wands, and you have the 9 of Swords. So when it comes to you, it's like, you are involved in 2 phases in the upcoming 10 days. One in which things are going to be going super slow, like you're laid back, you're taking one step behind, you're looking at things properly, you're reflecting on them properly, you're almost looking for that aha moment in the upcoming 10 days, and you find it. Yeah, you get that inspiration, you get the answers that you were looking for, which brings about changes in your life. But change is the theme for you in the upcoming 10 days. You're moving from inaction to action. Yeah, so all the things that were pending for the longest time, they will start their journey towards completion. So you may be taking care of projects that need completion, you may be taking care of certain aspects that sort of have a deadline, is what I'm getting here. But it's like you're hard at work, you're changing, you are being an agent of change, if I have to describe it this way. And you're getting victory in it. You're emerging the winner when it comes to certain situations. And in a way, at the end of the upcoming 10-day period, you can then sit back and say, I've done this. Because a lot of people will also celebrate you. People will be like, wow, I don't know how this person does it, but they do it. You're becoming like the strongest of the pack. Okay, that's also what I'm hearing. However, there remains a certain kind of an anxiety. See, things are really working out for you. Things are really streamlined. But as is your nature, certain anxieties play out. So this could be anxiety around, will things work out? Will I be able to complete this? Will I be able to achieve what I've set myself out to? You will. Yeah, you will. You are acting very well. You're doing things right. That's the only thing that you need to remember is keep acting and stop overthinking. Now, your imagination is going to be especially active, and sometimes that imagination being active is a massively good thing. Like, you'll imagine your future, you'll be like, I want to do this, I want to do that, this is something that I can do, I need to buy this, I need to buy that. And in the negative aspect is like the overthinking mode, imagination going in the negative way. So it's basically acting in both of these directions. There's a time for something. It's like the time is now and you need to act. Like, you are getting some kind of a calling. You're like, okay, this direction is really calling out to you. And then it's like your decision. Do you want to act on it? Do you want to answer the call? Because the upcoming 10-day period is going to be very crucial for you. So act. Take that. Take that opportunity. Take that call. Say yes to change. That's there. Spiritual partnership. Now, the spiritual aspects of your life are also going to be very, very strong. Once again, as I mentioned, certain aha moments for you. Those aha moments can actually be spiritual moments as well, which bring about certain changes in your life. You're also going to be very, very actively involved with your soul tribe, okay? And it's so interesting that both of these cards have chosen to show up together because it's about your community, the people that you surround yourself with. So certain people who are a part of your life, they're also part of your soul tribe. You have a spiritual partnership. So it's like the divine intents for you to be together and work together. You may be attending some kind of spiritual retreat, you may be attending some kind of spiritual event, or coming together with a group of people who feel like, you are a tribe, you belong together. Attending social gatherings are also possible, but there's this huge aspect of coming together on a spiritual level. This can be when it comes to the 5D for a couple of you, like you may not be understanding how things are working, but you guys are coming together. For some of you on more of a 3D level, you could be having good times with your partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whichever it speaks to you, and spending time together. Romantic evenings and all of those jazz, those things are also coming out for you for the upcoming 10 days. But it's like things are working in your favor. Yeah, things are really working, especially with the 6 of Wands. Wild. Believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine. So this was one part of you where you are going wild. You're expressing yourself to the most ultimate possibility. You're like, hold on, I cannot stay beyond certain lines or the defines of which, society places me in. You are like that wild child in the upcoming 10 days. Reflect. Peer into the endless ocean and see what peers back. So when it comes to the reflection part, this tells me about that phase where you're going to be like not doing much, where you're thinking, where you're looking for answers, communication once again. So reflection is going to be important in the upcoming 10 days. Meditation once again. There's a huge kind of a spiritual energy to the upcoming 10 days. There's reflection, there's imagination, there's meditation, spiritual partnership. Move. Barnacles only grow on docked ship. So as I told you, there is one part of the week which is very stagnant, and it's almost like you're getting comfortable with that stagnancy, but you're being asked to move, and you will move. Okay, so this is for those people who need those extra pushes. I'm here to tell you, you've got to move. Answer the call, as they say. Protection. And remember this, no harm is going to come to you because you're protected by almost a spiritual force. Once again, you guys are protected. That's the energy coming through. Let's see what more does the universe want to say to you. Gratitude. See, you're going to be having a lot that you have to be grateful for. Yeah, you're also receiving a lot more. The only thing I feel like you want to pay more attention to is gratitude and joy. See, may you pursue what lights up your soul. So please make sure whatever you're doing, whatever direction in which you're taking action, it's something that speaks to you. It's something that lights you up. It's something that sparks joy, as they say. Remember that. I'll give you your tea leaf cards. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way, or change is coming once again. The card of change, things are changing, things are moving, and you've got to move with it. You cannot remain in one place and be like, oh, change isn't coming. Family matters, there are going to be some family matters that you have to take care of as well. Yeah, so you're doing that. Triumph over obstacles and trouble. So anything that's troubling you right now, with your own actions, you'll be able to overcome them. A goal-oriented person. So you're hitting certain milestones when it comes to your journey. You're really doing that. Financial gain, usually coming from something that you did in the past. So financially you're gaining from some good decision that you made. And affairs with your family. So there's something happening when it comes to your family. Maybe you have to take care of something or deal with something. Vacation, you may go on a vacation, or for some of you could be planning a vacation. Yeah, a small getaway is what I'm really getting here. Yeah, I'm going to give you messages from Baba. Let's see what Baba has to say. Crush negativity. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to, it's again the card of anxiety. That's negativity. There's no need for you to be, anxious or have negative thoughts, because you are under Baba's protection. So when you're under Baba's protection, why worry at all? And telepathy. Remember, you're never far away from Baba. Yeah, you can communicate with him anytime, anywhere, and just communicate. That's your part. Surrender. Beyond the point, if you feel like, you don't have some answers, you've got to surrender, because then you'll allow the spirit to intervene. You'll allow Baba to intervene. So some matters, the ones that you're not able to take care of, surrender it to him, and they'll work out. Connect with the child within. So once again, with the element of wild, be free. Let your inner child come out and have fun. Don't be serious all the time. Rhythmic movement. So maybe you need to chant something. You can sing something. Maybe this can be devotional in nature as well. If dancing or drumming speaks to you, those rhythmic movements will really, really help you out. Yeah, and that will sort of crush your negativity as well. But just make sure you remain centered, grounded, because this week is a week of change, and change sometimes is difficult, which may be something that you're struggling with, but it's going to be okay by the end of 10 days. Just deal with the negativity, and if you can't, surrender it to Baba. I'll leave you here with nothing but my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, then these are the messages that you need to receive for the upcoming 10 days. Let's take a look. And it's so beautiful, you chosen the card of belief. So you'll be able to shape the upcoming 10 days based on your belief. So what do you believe your life is like right now? What do you believe the future is gonna be like? So you need to work on that belief system. Yeah, because you guys, as I've always repeated this 100 times every reading, you guys are powerful manifestors. So your belief changes a lot of things for you. Your moonology. A time to give rather than to take. So when it comes to your life, now is not the time to question where the results are. Or I'm putting in so much, but I don't see anything happening. See, when it comes to you guys are almost like the iceberg. There is a lot happening beneath, but on the surface, it just appears to be very, very small. So that is it when it comes to your work. There is a lot that you've done, but a little bit still remains. So don't question about if I'm doing things right. The answer is you're doing everything right. Just the timing for you is such that you have to give a little bit more. And the reason for this is you are on some kind of a new journey. A new journey is beginning for you. And at the beginning of the journey, you should just go in there with faith. Once again, we come back to the belief part. Be optimistic and start this new journey of life. And interestingly, for some of you, if you're getting out of a period of Saturn or you're entering into a period of Saturn, then this could actually indicate that journey. Yeah, for others, this could actually be a physical journey depending on your situation. But remember, these things are only going to get easier for you right now because you're not alone. You're going to be having support of people in your life. And I mean support financially and emotionally as well. You're not alone when it comes to this upcoming journey. Financially, I feel like a great time is starting for you, and especially a great time for investments, to take care of your business, to start a new business in fact. So if you've been thinking on those lines, it's an excellent time. You have to put a lot of effort right now, but it's going to become massive in the future. You're also very happy in the upcoming 10 days. You're feeling fulfilled, you're feeling emotionally taken care of. You may be spending time with family, you may be spending time with friends, or just with yourself, with a cup of tea, a good book, relaxing. Because in a way, you're mentally free. You don't really have any kind of burdens as such mentally. However, when it comes to your work, you do have that. Yeah? You're still tied up to certain things. Maybe some things you still need to take care of. You have studies to do, you have work to do. I'm talking about your everyday responsibilities. Yeah? However, please make sure if you're not able to even carry out these responsibilities, you delegate that as well. Because help is available, should you ask for it. If you feel like you're okay to do this by yourself, then of course, that's okay too. But some responsibilities are going to be on you, but a majority of it is out. Yeah. Now, in the upcoming 10 days, there's a lot about your subconscious mind. It has to do with your secrets, the things that you don't tell anybody. This could be about your emotions. This could be about some things that are going on in your life which you cannot share. It's that inner world that is going to be having a lot of priority. So chances are you won't spend as much time with people as much as you spend with yourself. I'm not saying you're not going to be part of your family or you're part of your environment or community. You're absolutely doing that. But there's some time that is just yours. Because there's some aspect of your life which you feel like is too unique or too special to be shared. Yeah, there's also something that you're repressing. Yeah, there's something with you, something that you're not sharing with the world. That's highlighted. Just remember this, whatever is happening in your life right now, it's fated, it's destined, it's written for you. And remember this, especially when it comes to your fates, whatever is happening in your life, you've invited in because it was your previous belief system. Yeah. Remember, like attracts like, which is why I always say, in the present moment, think positive. For your future, think positive. So that when this card comes in the future, this entire spread will be something of your liking. Yeah? Because it will be written based on your thought patterns. Just remember in the upcoming 10 days to remain focused. Yeah? Because you're sort of starting this new journey, it's easy to get lost in the process. Just stay focused. If you need to do certain things, don't sort of go haywire with things. Take care of the essentials. Stay focused. You have to remain patient. Okay. Once again, the reason for this is because it's a time to give rather than to get. So you may be giving a lot. You may be doing the work and still questioning, why am I doing this again and why am I not seeing the results? It's because it's still time for some things to be born, for some things to see the light of the day. Yeah. So patience is required. But in spite of all of this, you'll feel fulfilled. There is something that is working in your favor, but it's like you don't understand it yet. But in a weird way, you'll still feel fulfilled. Let's shuffle on camera. Just just be patient, guys. Communicate. Things left unsaid will never reach the shore. So certain things about your life, that you've not communicated, you may want to communicate it, because if you don't say things, you don't get things, and then you suffer in silence. So that may be your story, which is about you expect somebody to understand what you're not saying, and then you get frustrated. Those kind of things is what I'm talking about. Choose wisely. So a choice is coming upon you. However, just because something looks good to you on the surface, don't just blindly go for it. Yeah, think things through, especially when it comes to the future. Think things through. What do you want? How do you want to do it? Those things are important. Dive. You don't find pearls on the seashore. But especially when it comes to the choice, don't play it over safe as well. Don't be too keen, but don't, just stay on the surface. Middle ground is what is important, where you reflect, where you go over things properly. And whatever choices you make, you are well informed about them. Yeah. If you have questions, ask. Okay. When it comes to your situation, determination. Don't be afraid of the rising tide. It will soon be recede. So when it comes to the patient aspect, when it comes to this aspect of you have to give more than you get, your determination is what will determine things for you. Recharge. However, I feel like the reason why certain energies are still so strong and bothering you is because you're not taking a break, which you desperately need. Yeah, you really need a break. So please recharge your batteries. Let's see the message from the universe. I also have tea leaf cards. A love. May you soften into what is. The thing with you is you're struggling. And it is the fact that you're struggling which is making things difficult for you. Yeah. Just go easy. Okay. Patience is what you need. I completely understand, guys. But okay, you just got to live in the present. Don't overthink. Don't think too much about the future. Stay focused on the task at hand. Okay, that's what the universe is telling you. No overthinking about the future. Make plans, but live in the present. That will make things easier for you. Tea leaf cards. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. So some kind of gift is coming towards you. You will be playing a different role. So your roles are changing. You may be getting into something new. Can be a new job, can be moving out of a course, getting into another, going to university, those kind of things. Taking a vacation physically or mentally, you desperately need it. Maybe the reason why you're struggling a little bit is because you don't feel relaxed. Do not back down by opposition, show strength in fortitude. So if you want to do something and you're facing opposition with it, then just please make sure you stand your ground. And dealings or relationship with a woman are going to be important. Last one, time to act. You've got to act. I feel like you may want to watch pile 2 as well, because I feel like some messages you may want from that pile. Let's see messages from Baba. Transcendence. Baba's power transcends distance and boundaries. He is always with you. So if there's somebody who's wondering if I just could go to Shirdi, or a place that you believe in, if you're missing that, then he's like, why? I'm right with you. Power of Udi. So power of Udi is all powerful. Its power cannot be described. So use the power of Udi for your health, for everyday life, just to feel better. Use it. And in his infinite compassion, Baba grants wishes. Pray to him. Okay, so please make sure if you want something, or if there's some desire in you, if you want to get out of the situation, pray to him, because prayer solves all problems. And reflection. You've got to reflect. Okay, there's this huge aspect of reflection that is needed. Are you being a little bit too keen to make changes quickly? Are you uncomfortable with where you are? Why? Maybe that is what you need to reflect on. Truth. You've got to be honest with yourself. Okay? Be honest. Are you happy? Are you struggling? How are you feeling? You've got to be honest with yourself. And flow with life. Don't struggle. That's the thing with you. You guys are struggling. You desperately want out. You desperately want to start this new life. It's within your reach. It's happening much quicker than you anticipated, but right now it's almost like the end of certain things. And when that is the phase, that in between phase, then you've just got to go with the flow. You've just got to believe that things will be better. And remember, whatever is happening, it's fated, and whatever will happen will be fated as well. Just make sure you keep your mind positive and your beliefs very, very positively inclined towards your future. Overall, I will leave you here with my best wishes. I will see you again next time. Thank you. Bye.